All right, welcome, guys. Um, Today we're gonna be continuing Alan Wake 2. We're gonna be starting from where we left off from this morning's playthrough. Today's morning session, because I don't know exactly how much longer I've got. I'm assuming about 4 hours. We are going to do the Scratch chapter for Saga and go back and do some collectible hunting, which we would probably hit first just to get it out of the way. I'd like to go to the Kalevala Knights building with the bolt cutters and the Cauldron Lake motel area. So we're gonna switch back to Saga and get this show on the road. And then I believe we hit most of the oops. Oh, yeah. So go back to Watery first. I figure it'll be the quickest area to get done. Okay. So our quickest route, we've got some locked stuff. We got a locked door at the lighthouse, which I think we need a key for. And we need bolt cutters at the trailer park, so we'll go ahead and head to the trailer park first, and then we'll head to the Kavala Knights workshop. So
I hear some concerning things over from Bright Falls.
You mean that horrible affair at the lodge? Why is everyone running around shooting at everything nowadays?
oh,
I thought small town
Oh.
were supposed to be safe.
Hello, Mayor Setter.
that
Nice to
is
meet you.
fucking hilarious. You have my vote. Oh, I even got a pin. That's hilarious. Vote setter. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, we're putting that on. All nearby points of interest and items. So we have a couple containers, three containers. Thank you, Mayor Setter. You really did help, like, a lot. I appreciate that.
Well, that's the cutest mayor I've ever seen for sure.
Has my vote. So I do not see the container I overlooked. It must not be important then. Got a lunchbox there.
Just a couple more dings. I have to fix you up. I need to get you ship. Go down out there. You know I'd never leave you.
Doesn't appear to be anything worthwhile there. Look at our ammo supply, which we don't seem to be doing too hot on. Okay, so you have to be in the area for it to mark your map, but that's actually really nice. Okay, so we got, looks like just 3 containers that we can grab.
Hello, Yako. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master?
It's me, your brother, Ilmo.
I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that?
Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade floats.
Floats created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club, winners of last year's trophy for Best Deerfest float featuring an animal that is not deer.
That very team. And you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float designs. We've done it all. Deerfest floats, restaurant floats, floats shaped like things we can't show on television. Our floats are the best way to impress your friends,
Propose to your partner.
or throw shade at an office colleague.
And we don't do just Deerfest. Our floats are a perfect gift for weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, or your connoisseuria.
Our floats will punch up any special occasion. But why take our word for it? Let's hear it from one of our many, many happy customers.
I was at Deerfest last year. The floats were pretty good. One of them was a swan.
And the people liked it.
And there you have it. Award-winning floats now at reduced prices that will knock you off your feet. Order yours today.
Parade floats. It should be behind. Looks like it's some bullets. Yeah, I wouldn't bother with the containers, but I am so low on resources right now. I need to kind of grab what I can find. especially if I'm already in these areas. I'm hoping for more batteries and some shotgun shells. And this should be the house, which... First set of bolts cut. Oh, we should have some shotgun shells and that's unlocked. Let's see. We just got looks like the ROM left.
There's a rhyme over here.
Okay. The old man could not see, had no children of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown. For the deer for him was a deer, and filled his life with love. So... You're in the wrong pot.
Look at that. Another charm.
Oops. What does it do? Deerfest charm significantly increased time before darkness shields regenerate. That's a nice one. But I don't need it, I don't think. Let's... so we're gonna go over here. Right now to the Kabbalah Knight. I'm gonna look at this token again. It says marks all number of resources and points of interest on Saga's map. Wonder if that includes Casey lunch boxes. That would be extremely helpful. Let's see, are we in the next? Hey. Looks like we basically got everything. Except for what's over here. So, bolt cutters. Oh, those are only one-use things.
Another locked box.
Wonderful. Push them!
Oh, that's maybe multiplication. I assume those were 4s and 5s. I was just trying. Okay. Okay, I see 5 cups. Which cups is not a thing. Go fucking figure. Alright, so rockets and this little thing, so. Alright. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of those, 2 of the weird little dinghies. Yeah, so 2 dinghies. 4 of the weird cup things. So 2 dinghies. Ha! Bite me. Okay. I'm putting in writing here that Operation Bigger is Better is simply not possible from an engineering perspective. I know he loves his crazy ideas, but his schematics look like a damn comic book. Charlene drew it for him, didn't she? It can't be done. Alright, let's look at case board. Cases.
Get the clicker to wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him. Doesn't make sense.
Okay, so I got all the stashes and watery.
Yeah. Keep trying.
Okay. So I have, it's like 1 lunchbox left in Bright Falls and a couple at Cauldron Lake. I feel like I'm just missing manuscript pages for that potentially. So, okay, so what? Let's see. Alright, I do not think we really need to check any of this other stuff. Here, let me double check case board again, make sure we've got everything in watery. So we got Alex Casey lunchboxes. Watery is complete. Okay, we've got Colt stashes. Watery is complete. Sorry. So case stashes, nursery rhymes. We still have one rhyme left in watery. Okay. But it should be marked on the map where I... Cause it would oh, I don't want to have to run through all these areas just to find it. Okay, let's see. It'd have to be over here. This is where I'm guessing it is. It's the only one that really makes sense with what I've done, because I know I got the one in the Ranger Cavern, one at the Lagoon. I feel like there was a couple in the trailer park that we got. I know there was one at the lighthouse. There's one in the trailer, so it's got to be in this area over here. It's the only thing that makes sense. And the quickest way to get there is to go through the door, go down, and get this. Da, 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 da. I'm sorry, Saga. Actually, you need to go ahead and heal. Don't want to run into anything. Okay. So let's see. Just keep running straight. And we solved one over here, or the solution is over here, I thought. Right? So one where we do the lighthouse one, I think. So... yeah, okay, that's where we saw the lighthouse one. So yeah, it's got to be in that area because I just don't remember doing one up here. Hopefully we don't run into any enemies up here. It'd be kind of nice to avoid that if possible. So let's see, do we have... yes, we have a nursery and a screwdriver thing to do, it looks like. Alright, so... alright, straight up the path. We should be beside the... yeah, okay. So, heading up the corner. Bad puppy.
Another rhyme.
Okay. The gentle beast with a beautiful crown runs through the woods with a worried frown. From hunters he flees between the mighty trees to make it out alive. Crown to the woods. That would be a deer one, right? Or...
Keep trying.
moose?
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Jesus. Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay, and then I had a screwdriver thing up here. Did I say I did all the Casey's lunchbox stuff? I'm pretty sure I did. Next Casey lunchbox water area. Yeah, okay. So we'll do this, and then we should be able to bounce out of Watery, and then we'll go to Cauldron Lake and go ahead and there, but we have one locked door, which is here at the lighthouse, which I'm not entirely sure how you get the key for it. So I'm assuming it's gotta be there's. Oh wow. Okay. I assume it's story related. I really don't know. And it would make sense because, you know, Lighthouse was part of his dream in the first one, so. Alright, let's drop some stuff off. Save this for later, and then I'll save a couple of these. Okay, now we just need to get back to Watery, which is going to be run back through the path and go down. Nope. Of course, I gotta go this way. Butthole. Run, soccer, run! Alright, to Cauldron Lake. Let's get this done. Okay. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, we got one Colt stash that's literally straight down the hill from us. And it looks like that's it on that. Look at the case board. Colt stashes. We should be missing. It looks like potentially 2 for Cauldron Lake, which it should be that, and then we are missing lunch boxes, right? We're missing a couple lunch boxes. Looks like possibly 3 or 4. So, alright, we'll head right and down the hill. Now I guess we'll need to check the areas as we go down, because it should highlight them if there is, hopefully the lunchbox is in the area. Might actually be quicker just running through the areas just to find them. Should be down here. Now we're in the... Oh, we got a locked door. Do we actually... No, that's not a locked door. It's a broken door, right? Now it's gonna make me check. Yeah, it was just what got kicked in, so technically it was a locked door. Okay, and then we need to go... Oh, we got... Yep, lunchbox down here. So... Actually, looks like we can... take a left and go down this little tiny path. Yeah. Okay. And the lunchbox should be like right in front of me. Yeah. So I apparently ran past this and not grab it, so go figure, right? Alright, and we're gonna move up here, check his Colt stash. No need to be a dickhead, bruh.
There's another cult stash.
Wow, I completely overlooked that one. Confused, follow these steps. Wash hands, take chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Wash hands, chicken out of the fridge, take nap. Okay, wash hands. Okay. So hourglass sideways. Elevator button sideways. Hourglass up and down. So wash hands, chicken out of the fridge, and bed. So sideways, up, down, and elevator doors.
They're all so soft and sad.
Don't take anything, you aren't one of the trees. Okay. So, let's see, case board, cases, cold stash. Still one more, which is at the hotel, so that makes sense. And then we've got Alex Casey lunchbox, which we still have a couple left here. And then it's nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
Okay, so rhymes are done. They're at nursery. We have one left, or yeah, we have a doll missing and Cauldron Lake rhyme. So okay. So let's see. We checked that area. That area. We are going to head towards the witch's hut. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the circuit just to make sure I find everything. So basically just run straight. That's what it looks like. Okay. Okay, we've got a lunchbox by the witch's hut. How in the world did I miss these? Like, she normally comments on this stuff before you do that. That's what happens when the story's too damn good, you overlook stuff.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Yeah, no, I completely missed that one. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Praise be to Alan. Okay. Alright, I need to go towards the overlap, it looks like. See if that stretches, clear or not. And let's see. If it's clear, then I can go up and go through the Crow's Foot Hills. So I think I need to hang to the left here. And we're just about through. Okay, through the overlap. And we missed a manuscript page here. Okay, that's important. So, but that's the only thing it looks like we missed. But we'll just keep running towards the shore. That'll lead us in the Crow's Foot Hill. Thank God we had Mayor Setter. If we did not, this would be a futile exercise. Futile. Alright, let's see. Page up here. Well, that one was pretty well off the beaten path, too. That's an old one, but nonetheless.
The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, like fear flowed, down the path of least resistance, eroding the weak spots until they cracked. In places where reality was more yielding, where story told and retold, imagination sparked and fear ignited again and again, had softened the walls of reality. Sites of violence and tragedy, where truth was laced with fiction, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative, something people could suspect to be true, something people felt strongly about, something they feared. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart from his chest. Two brothers murdering the neighbors and hiding their bodies in a well. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where the overlaps came to be.
Nice. Alright, so we're going to Crow's Foot Hill. And then as soon as we get Cauldron Lake collectibles finished, we're hopefully going to make the push to finish the game. Got Saga Scratch story. And then I assume we'll have a Deer Fest section after that. Why aren't you crouching through here, honey? Okay. You really gonna make me run all the way back around? Come on. Shenanigans. I'm hoping I find some shotgun shells. figure Scratch is going to be a pain in the ass. Go ahead and reload a rifle just in case. Be straight ahead. Okay, let's see. It does not appear we have anything in the crow's foot area, which leads up to the middle of the bridge, so it'll be Witchfinder and Sea Stream. Which I'm not entirely sure where in the hell I missed boxes at over there, but... Have to find out. Hang right, go across the bridge. Alright, what have we missed over here? We got screwdriver container, looks like. Okay. Good. Got some batteries. Alright, we're gonna go... there's a container there. Probably... Didn't check it. Right there. Alright, then we'll check Witchfinder Station, which I probably missed a box up here, because I probably didn't look at that area on the left, or right rather. And... a little bit further... And... oh. Okay, why does it have nursery rhymes all over the place in here? That doesn't make sense. We already checked that. Okay, so that's a bullshit find, but I did miss a lunchbox like I figured, so it is over here on the left side.
And another lunchbox.
Obviously, you're going to succeed, or else you wouldn't be the hero. Duh. Okay. Case board, cases. Alex Casey lunchbox. Okay. And let's see. We did stream side, so we just need to do our circuit. We'll go up waterway and then head up towards the rental cabins, which is probably where the rest of my stuff is. So no, I can just drop straight down. That works. Damn it. Just want to avoid that. Alright,
Get it all up!
it does not appear that we missed anything there, so... Puts us back in the witch hut thing, so we're gonna go up here and then take a left. I don't know, that path right there could have something. Ugh. Okay. Check the right and left up here. Go in behind the general store. Or no, we don't. Straight ahead. Which there's probably a friggin' lunchbox up here. Right. Oh, what do you know? Damn.
There's another lunchbox.
Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. Alright. Alright, let's see. We should be done with this, hopefully. Nope, still got another one. Which should be up here at the motel, right? Or rental cabins, rather. So we have... Gotta go all the way back around up the hill. Not too bad. Bad puppy. Okay, Saga, did we miss anything? We have not. What is that, though? That's not our nursing home. Got the bolt cutters. It does not appear that we have missed anything there. But I do want to check this stretch of road right here. Come on. Thank you, Saga. Just got a little bit more to run up on this one. Oh, she won't run it.
I need to head back.
Oh, that works. Back up the hill. Well, our supplies are fairly restocked now. I kind of wish I didn't waste so much hunting rifle through here, but what can you do? Okay, so we're going into the rental cabins. Okay, so we got a lot of shit in this area. Okay, we got manuscript and cult stash in this first one. We got a point of interest to my right. This should be the last lunchbox in there, so I'm assuming I'm gonna need keys. Day one, some weird animal tried to break into our clubhouse. It was scary. Max hit it off a big stick and it ran away. I think it was a skewer before. Our candy stash has gone missing. Maybe it was a squirrel? Max found candy wrappers in the woods. There was big poops there. It wasn't a squirrel. Max has gone missing. Beware of the Wicked Witch rules. One person is the Wicked Witch, everyone else has to run and hide. When the witch says, beware me, everybody has to change places. If you go somewhere else hiding place, you can tag them and kill them. Don't get tagged and killed. If the Wicked Witch finds you, you're dead. If you find the witch's lair, she is caught. Burn the witch. That actually sounds like a fun game. So that was the point of interest. So what is that? Just documents, I guess, that you can read? That makes sense. I'm kicking some doors. Golden Lake.
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forest, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
Da, 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 da. I'm still missing a manuscript page, but I'm assuming we're coming back to Cauldron Lake. But that could be a bold assumption. We got a stash in the house. So shoebox. Do we put anything else in there? I do want to keep that one and this one just in case.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Ugh, okay. I'm assuming it's beside a tree in that picture. Make sure to check around the houses. That kind of messed me up in Cauldron Lake.
Can't be opened on this side.
Okay. Can't be open on this side. Maybe it can be opened on the other. Can't get behind it though.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
His hair was longer than I remembered, blowing gently in the cool night breeze. I just put my hands to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real, and he was. He was real, feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed beneath my fingers, proved that, "You're back," I breathed. "Yes, I'm back." I wasn't cold any longer. My loins were frothy. Let's see, rental cabin is completed. So we gotta go behind it. Okay, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Not really. Door shut.
More of those rhymes.
Words watching you like in that movie, but protective, not attacking. Mythical exploration, guardian spirits, Norse mythology or ancient Egyptian. Corvus Corex from the family Corvidae. Research, symbolism, and uses. Elements, stalking monster, watchful birds. Stakes can't be too hard, both the risk management and fruitful outcomes. Make sure the rhyming is looser this time. Need to test the approach for possibly more ambiguous and God damn, there's a lot of words. Okay. Our hero, courageous and true, stalked out by the monster, hatching through. Okay, so... Okay, the clever crows call their warning and keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. So, hero doll, where are you? Okay.
Huh.
Okay. Big fucker.
Hey, another charm.
I'll take as a point of interest in here. The majority of the scenic and beloved Cauldron-like areas was fenced off. Access is restricted as a government agency takes over. Tuesday, the unthinkable happened over the weekend as local tourist destination and beloved fishing spot, Cauldron Lake, was cordoned off by government officials. Citing seismic disturbances in the area, the Federal Bureau of Control has limited access for the foreseeable future. When asked about the effects of the closure will have on the region as a tourist destination, the FBC spokesperson expressed profound regret in the impact that this may or may not have on the local economy. This comes as a shock to locals who have enjoyed campground and fishing access around the lake for generations. When interviewing residents around the town to get a feel for the reception, it was clear that tensions were running high. "This is an absolute outrage," said Kathy Waller, lifelong Bright Falls resident and volcanologist. "There's been no documented volcanic activity in this region for a millennia. The only seismic activity going down there is where the Costellas take their 4x4s joyriding on the hiking pass." "I just bought a season camp pass," said Ed Randall, a watery native. "I sure hope these feds reimburse my $350. But I'm not holding my breath. Goddamn government." In addition to the inconvenience and anger locals are feeling, their concerns of what this means for the future. Joe and Sydney just put all their savings in the convenience store for the campground. What happens to them? What happens to all the business around here that rely on our out-of-towners? People are scared, and they want answers, damn it. Anyone looking for a gift for readers in their life would do well to visit Bright Falls Bookstore this weekend. In an effort to clear out the stockroom, Bright Falls Bookstore is raffling off hundreds of old books and collections, including many signed books and items considered collector's editions. All proceeds will go towards renovating the bookstore and charitable donations to student literacy programs. Tickets for the raffle will be on sale from 9 a.m. on Saturday until 6 p.m. the following day, with drawings taking place Monday morning. Too many people? Hackers are stuff of Hollywood movies and TV shows. Dark criminals committing cyber crimes in action movies. But too many people around the world. Hackers are a very real threat. Cybercrime experts warn that phishing attempts are on the rise and show little sign of stopping. What is phishing, you may be asking yourself? Phishing is when somebody poses a fake email address in order to trick the recipient into sharing their personal information. Information which can be used to access bank accounts or other personal databases. Even the most professional-looking emails or text messages can be faked, experts warn. So people are encouraged to always act with caution when sharing information on the net. All it takes is one mistake and your information could be out there forever. Eviction notice, effective immediately. The Federal Bureau of Control has designated this area to be vacated as a matter of public health and safety. Failure to comply with this order is a federal crime and result in a swift and forceful action per Code 0157-DE. Your compliance is appreciated. Hello, dear.
Hi there, little friend.
Let's see. Do we have another locked door? Okay. We got the front door. Yeah. Let's see, where am I at? Straight across. Already did that one. No, the door's blocked. That's fine. Okay. Don't do it, Saga. Don't jump. Literally, don't. I won't have to run back up here. Pagoda does not have anything. Six two one 624. Okay, well, we got oh, yeah, that was a number stash, wasn't it? 624. Okay. Okay, what did I miss? Okay. I don't see anything. There's that locked door, but I don't think it really matters. Oh. Okay, let's go back to the numbers and see if I missed something. It's gotta be something silly like that. Oh, you turds. Anything behind the other one? Alright, well, that'll get that final stash, and then we can, I think, head back and start,
There are literal overlaps between our world and the Dark Place. Did Wake name all these things? Yes. The Dark Place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Missing one lunchbox. There. And then we're missing one more coal stash. Oh, I just got the damn key for it. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay. So. Da, 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 da. Okay, this one actually pretty fun. Much better than the math tests. I agree. Alright, so that should be the last one for Cauldron Lake, right? Okay. So then we have one left in Bright Falls, which I believe is in the police station. That'll have all the cult stashes completed. The nursery rhymes. I have one left in Bright Falls, which I have no idea where it's at. And then we have Cauldron Lake rhyme, and I'm missing a doll, I guess. So okay, but it looks like for now we are good to go. I've already ran through the map, so we've got the manuscript pages for the area. I'm assuming we'll get one probably during the Scratch startup. So we'll go start this next chapter. It's a whole lot of no thanks. There's a lot of people. Should lead us straight out to our vehicle. Which we... So back to Bright Falls, and we are going to start Saga's next chapter officially. Pretty sure I got all the collectibles that I can until after this chapter, up to a point of no return, so... Alright, and... Whoa. It's like there's a bazillion containers over here. What the hell? Fuck it. I can grab that ammo while we're over here. It's just one of these back rooms.
It's not opening.
They think they're so mysterious with their ridiculous masks. Children in costumes. Okay. One of us needs to... And the other one should go out looking for her. If we canvass the woods, we're sure to find some tracks or something.
Alright, and it looks like we are going to get this party started. That doesn't sound good.
Power's out. Always a good sign.
Sure as hell not a good start to this. Okay, where are we at? We're up top. So we got Sheriff Breakers, looks like it's locked. We have no power. We have some containers we can check.
There's Taken inside.
That's what you monsters get for stealing all the toilet paper.
Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Well, that doesn't seem like you're doing your FCB duties. Oh,
Agent Estevez?
that's not good.
Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you
A
don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Yeah, bruh.
Crack her! You let go the drum!
All clear, Estevez.
Looks like you guys kind of got fucked up. How about a key, baby?
That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
Yeah.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay.
Gotta put the power up.
Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
All right. This should be fun. Just see if we can go into Tim Breaker's office while we're here. Point of interest and ooh, pump shotgun. Okay. Alan Wake cult connection summary. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reportedly to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writings of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed that they saw Wake as sort of a prophet, describing themselves as his cult and considered his novels to be sacred text. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had personal involvement with this cult, and at least there's no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating the location he was last seen in. I propose that this is not a coincidence and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 14-54-5326 for the full proposal. Emergency Incident Report, the Lake House. Research Facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake, WA, has been compromised, cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont, head of the operations at Lake House. The facility itself reported to be in damaged state, but with no living staff found during the brief search. A long search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area, requiring all available resources. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The investigation department has no knowledge of the Lake House's recent research or projects due to worsening communication cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Refer to file 92-33-325 or 15 for full incident report. Memory loss. The battle to regain your mind. Author L. Temp. Revolution for the Brain, Experience of Time and Other Neuroscience Breakthroughs, author PRSA. UFO, Myth and Reality Part 3, Tricksters and Falsehoods, author Westmore. UFO, Myth and Reality Part 2. Alright, don't forget. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. I equals 9, J equals 0, K equals 1, L equals 2. Okay. This is going to be an interesting puzzle to get the shotgun. Okay, what do we have to do? So okay, well, could it be 2 2 4 3 maybe? Nope. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Is there anything? Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's try that. W would be, according to that cipher, what? We got L, M, N, O, P, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Bastion is 2. What the fuck is Q? So 7, 2. Let's see. So we got MNOP. Okay. I will try that. 7. Fuck yeah. Inventory full my ass. We gonna eat some pills and make some room. Discard. I don't really need that. Oh, it won't let me destroy that. That's annoying. Okay. Move. Move.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Yeah. Big bada boom. So all weapons accounted for. That feels crispy. I like that.
Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake?
Most likely.
Door's locked, though.
So we can get rid of that stupid sawed-off shotgun, it looks like.
You read me, Anderson?
I read you.
Make sure we got nothing else upstairs besides containers.
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Looks like FCB is gonna have to recruit some people. It's a lot of dead fuckers. Alright, we got anything cool in here? We got a locked door. We have a stash, Colt stash. And
Another cult stash?
I need to write down the symbols real quick. -1, triangle with a line through it, and whatever the hell that is. Stop sign. Not a stop sign, but close enough. I have a shoebox. Goodbye, my damn crappy shotgun.
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Injury report. Alex Casey, FBI. Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events. Similar symptoms to those become in shaded individuals. Exposure to the shadow is suspected but not confirmed. Physical wounds are minimal. Light abrasions, possible mild concussion. Continual observations has no signs of increased aggression in subject. Subject remains aware and coherent. A starkly different progression than other victims. Reasons for exceptional result unknown. Less severe exposures. Subject resilience. Intentionality on Shadow's part. Requires further examination and testing. Casey? Where the fuck did you go?
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now. What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. The thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
Good.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let's do our case board stuff.
The cell door won't open without power.
Ugh, okay.
Doesn't make sense.
Okay, nothing there. So we just have, looks like one in fucking Bright Falls, which is out in the fucking woods, I guarantee it. So that'll be that. Okay, then we got a profile.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says.
Oh no.
He's scared.
No, just what we gotta do. Casey, where you at? Okay, before I cut that on, I want to go back to the coal stash. Because I should have found, like, painted signs, if that was what it is, so it's something to do with this stupid code here. Alright, okay, so you got a line that says 1, and a triangle with a line through it, and then... okay... let's see... oh, okay, is it really doing that? Okay, so each line is a 1 number? Does that make sense? So it's 1... 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 6. Suck it.
A key? That's new.
Beware the cold of the tree. And a key to where? Lighthouse key. Hell yeah. So... let's see. Cases, cult stashes.
That's all the stashes. These people were well prepared.
Bazinga. Okay. So we gotta go back to Watery, I guess, after we finish this chapter. Fuse.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Casey. My brother.
Broken door!
God, the reload takes forever.
I think that's all of them.
Casey, like, we need to talk, brother. You just don't want to move. Okay.
More coming down.
Do a manual save here.
Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
I had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the back lot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Yeah, Debbie Downer.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
Yeah, I should have shotgun shells. I don't know why I do not have shotgun shells. Oh, okay, because I don't have the damn gun equipped. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Alright, we also need to see if I have enough stuff to actually... I have 41, so we can do some weapon upgrades here. Let's see, long range... let me look at the shotgun first. Stay in course, stand still... Just move faster while aiming, faster and faster on the fire button, activate auto fire mode. Yes, please.
Saga squeezed the trigger of the pump-action shotgun. The shots poured out, faster and faster in a growing frenzy.
Okay, I don't really care about that. I'm using the crossbow, pistol. Probably
Saga
better
was
off
sure
doing
she
that.
had hit the Taken in the head, but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
Alright.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me!
Shoot you again too, bitch.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Party! Does it say if there's anything? Okay, it's just saying containers.
Need the key.
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen! Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Let him get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Oh no!
Scratch. He was pretending to be Wig. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power...
Oh no! Oh damn! Oh jeez!
He's too fast.
Yeah, I'm kind of noticing that.
Got one.
2 more to go.
This is not gonna be good.
activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
God damn. Wow.
Stay on my crowd, fit together like the shotgun fits in Hemingway's mouth. I carved out my plot, I write with your blood. I created this world, and first came the word. You have no light in sight, just in this darkness to fight. The horror story comes true. I'm dark, twisted, and cruel.
Jesus Christ.
I'm in the rain, trickling down. I'm the sickness of this town. I'm the ants inside your walls, the quiet knocking on your door. It's not your story to write. Scratch out your words in the night. When the writer is in doubt, I turn to come out.
Very dope song though. That's been the thing with this game, is the music is incredible in it. I might go ahead and keep trucking because goddamn. Whew, okay. Was not really expecting that one.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Wow, I feel like a dickhead now. It's like we've been murdering the good guys for like the whole entire game.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Okay.
You were the better Koska. Much better than me.
Need the key. Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Ooh. Okay.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team. The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Alright, we got some profiling to do. Oh, man.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Let's see. Fucking Scratch.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Okay, that's... Okay. Let's see what we got here.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. I know what is real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all. Investigating the story's lies led me to a family I didn't know I had. Or was finding them part of the story too? Maybe it doesn't matter.
And awaken a clicker.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Go puns. Definitely going to do a manual save on that one. Oh wow, I gotta go read some files.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Okay. Mr. Wake, you've been taken to the FBC custody and receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel, anything we might need to know. There's a force here you don't understand, a presence, it's after me, it wants to consume me, consume everything. You mentioned the dark presence before, why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create, it wants because of my writing, but it can't be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We're well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself has been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure there's nuts in the research department who's going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you're in custody pending charges for breaching numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not blanking listening to me. We're listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Blank you. Let me blanking out of here. It's coming from me. We're all in danger. Interview is terminated due to the subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Through extensive interviews and witnesses of AWE-35, additional details regarding the Shadow have been discovered, redacted both present during AWE, reportedly seen a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger was a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during the redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance likely the case of the Shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing to the nature of the connection between the Shadow and psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are the Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangibly involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. The Shadow can manifest as any individual contained within Cauldron Lake. Research activity ongoing. See file 38-453-1873 for full report.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Urgent situation at approximately 1900 hours on September 13th, 2023. Readings from remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake. A known threshold to what researchers theorize is an origin dimension of A-040, the Shadow. Past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA-03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize investigation unit Beta from the remote operations site at blank. All available Shadow-specific equipment, Lot 4-11B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm the active event. If an active AEWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operations in the area, including the Cult of the Tree, redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Description: para-utilitarian. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with part of a severed cord still attached. Eyewitnesses' accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality. The changes have been based on blank. When used by a capable para-utilitarian, parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for reoccurring AEWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there's no connection whatsoever. Reported material from Dr. Hartman, after becoming a blank, have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of blank, by inserting a light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE-35. However, it's unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively identify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Storyboard time.
I need to know what information I can still trust. The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Well, it seems like we got some work to do.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Okay, so this is point of no return. I am definitely gonna still go back and get the collectibles.
Not just yet.
So,
Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson.
I'll get.
You let me know when you're ready.
We will. Okay. Okay.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskinen knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskinen sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Alright, now here's going to be an extremely irritating part of this. It's going to be running through here and trying to find the rest of the boxes and pages for here. So I've obviously missed something in the Bunker Woods sections, or possibly in the manor, so this should be an interesting little visit here. Just a container there. Phew, this got dark. Alright, does not appear to be anything in this section of the Bunker Woods, but I'm still not quite into it, I don't think. Yeah, does not appear to be. Okay. Does not look like we have anything here. Move a little further in just to make sure. We have a rhyme, a nursery rhyme up top here. Should be the last one for the area. And we have a container. So. How do we get up there? Obviously not that way. That hurt a little bit. Alright, I will be better prepared for this one. Thank goodness I actually stopped in here. Let's see. Go ahead and just have a flashbang ready.
Oh, another rhyme.
Mother, may I go outside, may I play and run? I say to you, my daughter dear, go outside play, but only in the light of day, and only around the trees so grown. Never near the lake, my child, that you may...
Doesn't look right. Right. And another charm.
Oh no.
Witchfinder's Station. I've been there before. Worth checking out. What if I take the weird doll to the place it's not supposed to go? What's the worst that can happen?
Right? We're about to find out.
They're actually kind of cute the longer you look at them.
So we are going back to Cauldron Lake. All right, let's see. I need to go out to the left and hopefully just outrun these. Does not appear that there is anything in this area so far. Okay, we have a manuscript page down here.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there, Ilmo Koskela knew they knew something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control Security was a joke. The Koskelas walked in delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed. The FBC was researching something in the lake, something they called the Shadow. Everyone who went into the lake came back a monster. Hartman had gone into the lake. He'd come back bad. The FBC had captured him, interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s. She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch into a hole in her chest, flicked the switch and gotten rid of her. If Wake ever came back, he was bound to be bad as well.
Okay, let's see, we go to this section next. Should be able to just stay on this path. Almost. Okay. So we got our final lunchbox, it looks like, which is straight ahead. Should be right on top of it.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are. Alex Casey lunchbox. I believe we closed the case on that one.
Rose did all this for me. She completely believes that I am the hero in Wake's story. She should be a bit more critical of a person who tries to control people's lives.
A little bit. Final breakfast area. Okay, so we still got some story beads, it looks like. Let's get oriented. Lucked out on that one. Okay, got the last manuscript is in the front of the manor.
Saga had slid into a nightmare. A growing amount of evidence said her daughter was dead. Saga couldn't accept that. Wake said it could be undone, but Wake was gone, in the custody of the Federal Bureau of Control. Casey, her only ally, was gone too. She was alone. Agent Estevez had pulled rank on her, stonewalled her, shut her out of her own case. Saga refused to give up. She needed answers. Tor and Odin Anderson would have some. A family visit, then. No one could blame her for that. Saga was trapped in a horror story. It was manifesting itself around her like the darkness of a mental illness, pushing her deeper and deeper.
All right. Still have that locked door. With the wellness. I'm not in the wellness center. I wonder if I have to be on the levels for this to pop up. So we'll try that. See if it helps. Okay, let's just go back outside, because...
You put on a wonderful performance this afternoon.
But you're always calling him a crazy fit.
I respect the art, Norman.
Alright. Well... I don't know where else page could be, because I've done all of this areas over here. I can check the wellness center before I actually leave it, just to make sure it's not over here. So yeah, okay. It's kind of what I thought. Now we got that trek back to... Only place I can think of that it might be is this Baltimore Avenue. So I'm gonna check it when I get over there. And guess I'll call that good. Be nice if it was fast travel right now. This is gonna be a bit of a run. Safest is going to be going through this top part.
think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up.
Okay, that's what I figured, so... Alright. Let's see... our cases one more time. Lunchboxes are completed. Cult stashes are completed. We have to go back to Watery, though, to do that tower real quick. So, do that, and then I will probably take a quick break, and then come back and we'll finish the game up. So... Okay, so we need to go, come on, to Watery. Oh. More running. It's all good though. Okay. We did say we found everything here, except for manuscript pages, I think. It's like, it looks like I'm missing like 4. But they did not show up. It might be actually in the lighthouse. That could be the last one, so... Hello, stranger. You got any drugs? I don't see his sheets down here. Alright, let's get in this fucking lighthouse. Where the hell am I at? Yep. Got a final manuscript page. Thank goodness. Cult of the Tree is born.
They're too old to fight monsters. The torchbearers are done. We need something new. Ilmo took a long drag from the joint and handed it to his brother. They've been drinking and smoking all night. That thing from the lake was not a man, and the government's trying to hide it. Ilmo gestured at the files they had stolen from the research station. The strange seal with an upside-down pyramid. The Federal Bureau of Control. We need to keep the feds away. Deal with this our way. We need an army of our own. Yako smiled. He loved to watch his brother come up with his ideas. Ilmo's gaze swam. He was seeing double. The pyramid on the folder was a spruce tree. A tree, he thought. A fucking tree. It was a sign. We'll make the woods scary again. So fucking scary, no one will set foot in them at night. That's how we'll keep people safe. We'll be a legend. We are the cult of the tree, and we watch in the night. We're gonna need scary masks. Energized, Yako chugged a bottle of Ama beer in one go.
Heck yeah.
Ilmo Koskela jolted awake from a nightmare. He was drenched in sweat. In the dream, he'd been covered in blood, gleefully murdering people, his friends. When his twin brother had tried to talk sense into him, he had murdered Yako as well. Ilmo slammed his fist into his temple so hard it hurt. The dream made him feel sick. The dark force of the lake was growing stronger. It was trying to make Ilmo and Yako something they were not. Trying to turn them into Ilmari and Jacopi Huatari from the early days of Watery. But they were the Koskela brothers. Their mother had not raised them to become murderers. They had backbone. They had honor. They had finished Zissou. Something bad was coming. The hidden device they had hooked to the FBC station had been intercepting alarms like crazy the past few days. Ilmo would make sure his cult was ready for war. Out in the night, the story seeking to give birth to an overlap in Watery drifted on, looking for another pair of men more prone to corruption.
This has got to be an Ilmo idea.
Mirrors drawn, light from the main light thing, satellite dish, shadow monsters, light ray 3000 generators. It's not a horrible idea. Is that it? That looks like that's it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to the police station. I guess do a manual save. And take me about a half-hour break, and then we'll do the final push and wrap up Alan Wake 2. We'll have, I assume, the Alan Wake summoning and the final battle. Oh, I went to Cauldron Lake. That's my bad. Nope. We want to go to Bright Falls. Gotta wrap this shit up. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna make 2 just so I can go back and do collectibles if I need to later. So, alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for about a half hour, and then we'll be back on and wrap this up. If you enjoyed watching the video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in a little bit. Ciao.